Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the No Filter Podcast with Jason B. Hope y'all doing good today. Hope today was a great day, and I hope it's still going good right now, man. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Jumping on the podcast, checking it out. You probably had a stressful day, a stressful week so far, a stressful night. Just stressful life. But that's what my podcast is about. We're gonna change things like that because even though I am a stand-up comedian, I still have to, be in tune with reality as well too. Just because of the type of lifestyle or job that I do, it's like I can't lose touch with reality because I got to get up every day just like you do, go to work, you know, got to support the family. That's what we do. That's what it's all about. And that's why I'm taking this time out, man, just to stress that and tell you, like, keep grinding. Don't stop. Do what you do. You hear me? Because life do get hard. Life do get hard. You do get stressed out. You know, life be lifing. You know, that's one of the biggest things that we have to deal with, nowadays. I just really feel like, man, sometimes we just lose touch with reality. Because the reason why I say that is because I had a friend, a very close friend of mine, called me the other day. And he was basically just venting, talking, trying to get some things off his chest, just mad, man, just mad at the world. Him and his girl having problems, they going through or whatever. And the thing was, he just wanted to talk to me and just basically just give my opinion about the whole situation. And one of the biggest things he was telling me was like he just feel like him and his girl don't see eye to eye anymore. You know, he feel like their relationship is just dirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no other way to put it. To be honest with you, he just feel like he just going through problems, and he feel like that she is possibly seeing other people. And the biggest thing about that, when a person like come to me and say that they feel like they other person they dating is seeing somebody else, it's like I say, do you have proof? Do you see it for yourself, or do you hear it from somebody else? Because hearsay is not the best answer. It could be a start, but not the best because with the way I see things, I feel like seeing is believing. And I explained to him like, man, you need to sit down and just talk to her, just see what's going on, see where her head is, check her head space, because man, she could really be out there. She could like need somebody to talk to or vent to, and the whole time when you both not seeing eye to eye, how can you communicate? That's one of the biggest things that's a pet peeve to me is communication. I feel like when you communicate yourself very thoroughly to a person, they can understand and relate where you're coming from. And when I say communication, and this is for everyone, because one of the biggest things that he felt with the communication part of it that he told me about was about them arguing when they communicate with each other. And honestly, man, that's not good. It's not good at all. Because how do you expect to communicate with a person if you argue with them? True enough, we all human. We make mistakes. You know, we argue with each other from time to time because that's what we do. That's how we feel like we getting our point across. But the whole time it's like, why are we even having this conversation? And all you gonna do is scream and yell at me. You know, you can't communicate thoroughly like that. You know, my biggest thing is like how people are always so quick to go to social media with their problems and their issues. But when somebody make a reply back about their problem or the issue that they brought to social media that's public, they get an attitude with that person. Like talking about, nah, bitch, you better stay about my business. Really? But ain't you the same one that just posted this and talking about how do y'all feel about it? Come on, man. Like, social media is not the place to display your problem. It's not the place to display what you got going on in your household. Why would you do that? Why would you make yourself so like vulnerable to a social media platform? I don't get it. I don't get it. It don't make sense to me at all. And I feel like when people do that, they begging for attention. They want people to see them. They want to be heard because they're not being heard at home. Or maybe they just attention goers. They just want attention. Like attention, like, hey, you see me over here going through relationship problem. Go ahead and tell me what you would do if you was in this situation. Nah, man, social media is not the place for that. And me personally, like you would never, ever, 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 and I mean ever with a big E, see me display my problems or situation on social media. I treat social media for what it's worth. It's basically a good marketing tool if you use it right. You can definitely make some money off of social media if you use it right. And you can basically get known on social media in a positive light if you choose to go that route. So, and I know that there's no perfect world and we all gonna make mistakes because we all human. But at the same time, you have to think things out before you do it. And I told him, like, man, and I told him all this because, of course, everything I just said he was doing, like putting his relationship problems on social media, then, he getting upset at people because they come in and back, and I'm like, dude, you putting yourself in that predicament. You taking yourself and putting yourself in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that just like saying if you a guy, which you are a guy, and you gonna go to a male strip club, but you gonna get mad if somebody pat you on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You putting yourself in that environment, okay? You going to them. That's just like a straight woman going to a female strip club, and then some woman come by her and put a titty on her top of her forehead. She gonna looking like, girl, what you doing? Baby, you are in their environment. You in their territory. So don't act like when you go and don't act like when you step out your boundary and go to somebody else's boundary, that things ain't gonna change. Because every time you think like that, you're gonna lose. And we had a good discussion though. We talked about everything because and this is a person who I really consider to be like a true friend to me. Just because if I pick up the phone day, noon, night, evening, morning, whenever, they gonna answer the phone for me. You know, that's a friend. Like that's a friend. And then you have other people who we call friends, but they really are associates. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. We use the word friend so loosely. We use that word very loosely before we even get to even know this person. And what I mean by that, prime example, I'm gonna give you an example, okay? Because that's what I do because I want to make sure that you understand the theory behind on what I'm talking about. So he called one of his friends, and this so-called friend was basically giving him advice. It did not go well at all because the first thing his friend gonna say, man, you know what? You need to just go ahead and just leave her alone because I be seeing her on the ground be posting pictures and man, she be sitting in dudes' lap like hugging dudes and everything. So like you need to let that go. And I'm like, he told you what? I'm like, bro, like seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. And if you want to go ahead and look and see what happened, go ahead and look and see. But like I told you, you need to talk to her. But that's the thing about these so-called friends and associates, because a friend is somebody who is gonna like talk you off the ledge. They can be like, "Don't do it. It ain't worth it." A friend is somebody when you about to go out and do something stupid where you can end up dead or in jail that will stop you. Say, "Man, it ain't worth it." You know what I'm saying? You got a lot to lose. Don't do it. That's a friend. Associate is somebody who will be like, "Man, go ahead. What's the worst that can happen?" Motherfucker, the worst that can happen. The the worst that can happen. Okay. Jail, dead, paralyzed. I don't know. Like, what's the worst that can happen? A lot of things that can happen. But those are like the people who you don't need in your life. You really don't. And I broke it down to him like this. I said, man, sometimes you have to choose your words wisely, because you can be putting this person in a friend category when they should have been in a social category, and you thinking that the love and the respect and the friendship that you have with this person is mutual, but it's really not. Because this whole time over here on the social side, this person don't have your best interest at heart. They really don't. And the thing is like it's not just him, but it's other people in general as well. Because it's over a billion people in the world. So I know there's somebody that's watching this right now. You actually know somebody like that, because they can be knowing a person for like a month, and they'll say, "Oh, that's my best friend right here." What? Didn't you meet them at the bar while y'all were drunk, and y'all best friends already? Y'all BFF? No, that ain't your friend, man. You just started play. You just made him over a game of bowling, bro. What you talking about? That's your friend? Like, that don't make sense to me. And I feel like that people are human, and people will use you at their convenience. If they feel like they have something to gain or win by using you, then that's what they're gonna do. You know, I mean, I have been in situations like that where I was younger, and I would think the person really was my friend. And the whole time they were basically just using me, to get what they needed or get what they want. You gotta think about it. I'm in the entertainment business, and I'm telling you, like, straightforward, honest as hell. This business is not for the weak. It's like, if you don't have friends coming into this business, it's gonna be really hard and difficult for you to make friends in this business. And that's the God and the truth. It's difficult, because everybody always looking for that next come up. They looking for that death check. They looking what they need to do to get paid next. That's what they looking for. And that's when you have to, like, just step back and look at the situation and feel like, okay, like, where is this going? Like, what do I have to lose? What do this person have to gain off of me? Because people will, like, treat you like a toy if you allow them to. They basically will, like, put you on a shelf till they done using you, and when they need that convenience again, they just pick your ass up off the shelf. Oh, let me go ahead and just ruin their fucking day. Things like that, man. Like, that's why I don't get it. Because I'm doing shows everywhere, and I have associates everywhere, mostly that I have a show at. So I had a show in the Pacific City. Not gonna say the city because I don't want this person to, feel some type of way or to think some shit. But you know what, man, fuck that. Like, there's no filter. Like, I had a show in Florida, and the thing was, he was like, "Hey, man, I see you gonna be performing here. Hey, let's meet up after the show and get drinks." Okay, first of all, like, I ain't talked to your ass in about 2 years. And all of a sudden you think it's cool that after the show we go out and kick and have drinks. No, hell no, fuck that. That ain't what that's about. We're not doing that. Because my thing is this: you had the same means of transportation as I do. You have a phone like I do, and you only want to hang with me or associate with me when I'm in your city. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense that every time we kicking it or hanging out or whatever, I'm always coming to you. Always. And when I and you ain't never made no attempt at all to come see me, hang out with me in my city. Never. But you want me to drop what I'm doing or hanging out with to come out and hang out with you, and you call yourself my friend. I never gave you that title at all. Never. You are associate of somebody that I deal with. But far as on a friendship level, that's never been established on my end. And I told his ass that. Just like that. Because you need to understand something. Everybody living life. Everybody going through problems. Everybody going through situations. Everybody just going through bullshit in their life. That's life. But why do you feel obligated, or why should I have to feel obligated to hang out and have a drink with you just because I'm in town for 24 hours? I got to make sure I make time to come out and hang out with you. It's bullshit. It is. I'm going to call it what it is. It's straight bullshit. Because, man, like, in people in general, and I know a lot of people are selfish. They only think about themselves. Yeah, it's cool. You text me, call me. That's cool. But like, hey, when you coming out of town, like when you come to my city, when we gonna kick it? You know what I'm saying? When we gonna go out? Let me show you the town. When we gonna do that? You know, and then you have the other set of people is the one that you always reaching out to. You always calling them. You know, you always texting them. You know, shit, I don't know, maybe you emailing them too. I don't know what you doing. But you have those people that you have to make the first move. But you my friend. But I'm always making the first move. Why is that? Why if we call each other friends, BFF, Betsy, whatever the hell you want to call it? I don't know. Bros, you know, whatever. Shit, look, this conversation for men and women, okay? This conversation go both ways. Both ways. This ain't no one-sided relationship. You know, I I got caught in that web as well too of doing that because I would be the one that a friend of mine, and I say friend of mine, would reach out to me and and shit. I didn't respond back to like 6, 5, whatever hours later or whatever, you know, because I got caught up doing other things. And my biggest thing, excuse me, y'all. And my thing is like, I apologize. I did. I said, hey, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, sorry for hitting you back so late, but you know, I fucked up, got caught up doing some things or whatever, you know, my bad, you know. And and the thing was how I knew that this was a real friendship because they would tell me the same thing every time that happened. Hey, don't worry about it. You good. You don't owe me no explanation at all. You are good. You fine. I know you got a lot going on. I know you doing this. I know you doing that. And I'm like, damn, like, can you at least get mad at me or something? Can you like say, damn, motherfucker, like shit, oh, say something like let me feel that mean ass energy that you got. Let me feel that. But nah, they'll be like, nah, don't worry about it. You good. I'm like, okay, you know what? Hey, my bad. Like, hey, when you come back in the city, it's on me. It's on me. I got you. You hear me? But that's a friendship to me. And I feel like I was saying earlier, that people are always giving people this title of friend when it's really not your friend. It's not. You know, I just think about the things on what I done been through or the things I done heard about. All type of crazy bull, man. Like it be crazy to me because I feel like if, for example, I had a friend had a flat tire. And the thing was, like, they actually hit me up. That they did. They hit me up. They said, "Hey, I know you just moved to Nashville, and my 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 son got a flat tire, and I was trying to reach out to you to go ahead and see if you can meet him or whatever." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Hey, cool. Like, I can do that." And honestly, it was about like 2:38, some in the morning or whatever. I'm talking about I was just closing my damn eyes. I'm like, man, what? I gotta go out with Nashville. Fuck. Deep down in Nashville too. But I got up, I got out there and helped him out and everything. He thanked me and said, "Yeah, I appreciate it, thank you." And and that's what I feel like, that's what friends are for. Shit, you look. Let me go. Let me dive a little deep into this no filter a little bit. Let me dive a little deep into this bullshit because the thing about it, like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say what you thinking anyway. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say what you thinking. And I feel like you can, like I said earlier in the show, you can call a friend morning, noon, night, evening, PM, CM, AM. You can call their ass anytime you want to. And guess what they're gonna do? Ring. Hello? Yeah, okay. Well, what's wrong? Oh, okay. All right, I'm on my way. See you in a minute. That's a motherfucking friend. That's a friend. You know, that that's a friend to me because I have been in like so-called friendships where I thought that I could really just just kick it and hang with this person and call them or whatever whenever I need it. And like my thing is this, and this is a really pet peeve to me. I- If you are hanging out with somebody, and I'm gonna be a little bit more general with the conversation because if you are like hanging out with your friends and I call you or text you or whatever and you can't respond back. I'm like, damn, like every time you hang out, every time you hanging out with your people, and I hit you up, you don't never answer, you don't never respond back, you don't never say, hey, I'm straight, I'm gonna hang out with so and so, I'm gonna hit you back later. I don't find out until like days later that you were hanging out, and that's why you didn't hit me back. And I must say that friendship did not make it very far at all. It didn't because I don't understand how you can hang out with certain or specific people, but when I hit you up or whatever, you just ignore my call or ignore my text altogether. You be like, you probably I don't know, I don't know because you could probably look at it and be like, oh fuck that, I get with him later, or maybe you say, oh like damn, like I don't need his ass right now, I'll use him later, you know, and and all I'm doing is just trying to be concerned, make sure you good, man. I'm just trying to make sure you good. That's it. I'm just checking on you. But we don't get that same energy back that we give out. I'm starting to realize that. I'm starting to realize that. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, about 10, 15 years ago, like you do some shit like that to me right then, man. Like, hey, I'm finna pull up. I'm finna cut your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's good, bro? Like we got a problem? Do we got an issue? Know what I'm saying? Like we need to get active. Like what we need to do? Because apparently, like shit, you dodging me like hell. You owe me money or something. Like what's up? But when we get older, we don't man. We cut ties with bullshit. We cut ties. Like we'll cut it like this cord right here, nip it in the bud. We'll cut it because we getting older. We all getting older, and the older you get, the less bullshit you are willing to accept and take. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I remember giving people like 10, 20, 15, 20, 30 tries or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, but now, man, shit. When I see that real flaw, when I see that flaw in you, like it's over with. All it taking me one and done, one and motherfucking done. You know, because I feel like that we all adults. We shouldn't have to play games with people. That's where it go back to communication, being communicated with a person. If you don't have communication, you don't have anything. You basically lost with the whole conversation. And like it's the line is so thin, man. The line is very thin. The line is thin between friendship and associate. But we always throwing this fucking like friendship word out there. Dang, that ain't your fucking friend, bro. That ain't your friend. Sis, that ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? They not there. They not there cheering you on. Hell, because my thing is this right here. People will pretend that they in your corner cheering you on. They'll do that all damn day, but the whole time, guess what they doing? They trying to peep out the scene. They trying to see, damn, like how you get that? Damn, okay, like, well, he buying that now. That they trying to peep out the scene to see what you doing. That's why man, look, people be doing all this posting and like doing all this on social media, bragging and shit. No, man, you setting yourself up for like them damn haters and them robbers. That's what you doing. You setting yourself up for failure. That's what you doing. And why the hell would you put yourself in a situation like that? They go back to what I said earlier, man. People always taking their problems and shit to social media. Social media don't want to hear that. Well, better yet, they do want to hear it, but they don't give a damn about it. They not gonna help your situation at all. One thing I have learned about my people is like when you going through something and a person come in and say, "I'm praying for you." That was their prayer. Y'all know I ain't lying. That's their prayer. If a person say, "I'll be praying for you," that's their prayer. They just pray for you. You thinking they finna pray at night before they go to bed or praying all day? Nah, we'll be praying for you. There go the prayer. We done. We can go ahead and move on. So that's one of the biggest things that I had to learn, that you can't hold on to dead relationships, man. Imagine this right here. Imagine this. What if you took a 50-pound weight, tied it to a rope, tied a rope around your waist, and try to run? You gonna have a hard time. You gonna struggle. You ain't gonna get very far. You gonna get tired. You gonna want to give up. You ain't gonna want to move forward. You gonna find every reason you can to give up. And giving up is easy. But keep going. That's where the reward come in at. And imagine if you just cut that rope. Just cut the rope just like that. That dead weight is gone. You good. No more crying at night. No tears of frustration no more. No wondering why the hell this person doing you like this. All that is gone. You gonna feel like a burden had been lifted off your shoulders. If we just stop and just quit thinking about the negative shit, the bullshit that people take us through, you know, we'll be okay. Why we still wondering what somebody did or said to us 3 months ago? Let that affect your present. Why would you do that? Make it make sense. Why would you put yourself in that situation like that? Man, cut ties with their ass and move on. It ain't worth it. Cut ties with the motherfuckers that you be texting or calling or whatever, and they don't respond back. Cut ties with them damn people that you only hear from when you reach out to them. Man, cut ties with their ass because like it ain't worth it. It is not worth it at all. I'm telling you, you got to protect your sanity and protect your energy because man, people are fucking draining. People will drain the soul up out of you. And now I never knew what it really meant when I was younger growing up. My grandma used to say it all the time. She used to always tell us, baby, misery love company. Misery love company. And I used to think like, what the hell she mean misery love company? You know, it don't make sense back then, but it makes sense now. They're just like how I'm always using the term like hurt people hurt people. I'm gonna say it one more time for you in case you missed it or you didn't hear it. Hurt people hurt people. If you hurting on the inside, then whoever you touch or go around, you gonna hurt them as well too. It's like that negative energy can be transferred, just like positive energy can be transferred. So why hang around people that got a negative vibe? It don't make sense. Don't make sense at all to me. That's why protect your energy, protect your sanity, man. Like, please do that. Please, please, please. If you don't take anything else from this podcast that I have talked about or touched on, protect your energy and protect your sanity. That shit is important. You cannot be around here all depressed, upset because you trying to figure out why the hell a person treated you like they treated you. Baby, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them and say fuck it. You know, do that and keep it moving. Just keep it pushing. I'm telling you, man. Cut that rope from around your waist and keep it moving. Okay, y'all keep it moving. And man, like before I wrap up this show, I just want to let you know that I do appreciate everyone that took the time out to watch the No Filter podcast with Jason B. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And of course, I would definitely be coming back because every show that I do is different because we're gonna talk about comedy, we're gonna touch on entertainment, we're gonna touch on everything. But tonight I just want to just come on and just talk about relationship, friendships, and things like that because like that's really been heavy on my mind because what my friend is going through. And I just wanted to share that. Maybe you can go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel right here. Definitely follow me for more videos. Leave your comment. Leave your comment. Okay, leave your comment at the bottom because I'm definitely gonna read the comments and I will personally reply back to the comments myself. Anything that you want me to talk about on the show, just drop it in the comments. And also another thing you can do, you can go ahead and follow me at I am Jason Bowen on Instagram. Okay, follow my Instagram. You know, for like latest shows, entertainment, different things that I'm doing in the community, like because I do want to get some of y'all out there. If you in a certain city that I'm in for the weekend, let's do some community service, man. Let's make a change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Let's really come together and do some things. Let's be positive. Man, always keep a positive outlook on life. You know, man, just it don't take that much, man, to be positive. It don't. But that'll be another show for another day that we will talk about. But once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the No Filter podcast with Jason B. And man, y'all have a good night, a good day, a good evening. good morning, everything. Always stay up, stay positive, man. Y'all take care, man. Holla at you.